Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our January 23rd weekend energy reading and a 3-card pick. For this weekend energy reading, I am using the Archangel Power Tarot Cards by Radleigh Valentine. I am picking a clarifying card from the Sacred Forest Oracle from Denise Linn, beautiful artwork. And then I'm just feeling like we've gotten started into the year here for a few weeks and it is time for the power of surrender cards. What do we need to surrender, right? Kind of just stepping back, taking a break. So here we go. I'm going to shuffle the cards here. I'm going to get a couple of tarot cards for this weekend energy reading for the weekend of January 23rd. Let me get my boxes out of the way. Let's do a couple of shuffles here and see what we get for a weekend energy reading for the weekend of January 23rd. Let's see what we get. Whoops. I'm flipping cards. That's okay. Doesn't matter. We'll see what we get. I'm having a hard time. I feel like we might have a lot of energy this weekend because I am having a time of it as far as shuffling these cards. So we'll see. Archangel Power Tarot Cards. All right. Oh. What a time of it. Okay. Let's just a couple more shuffles. Sorry about this. I don't know why I'm having such a time of it. That's going to be it right there. Okay, so we have that. And then we will, I picked the 3 cards. We'll go over those. I'm going to pick a clarifying card. I'm having some trouble with these cards too, and this is a much smaller deck. All right, we're just going to go with it, right? It's fine. Doesn't matter. And there we go. First card I get is this 5 of Raphael. Love this artwork. And it says, everything happens for a reason. 5 of Raphael happens to be the 5 of Cups also. But it says, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. I love that. We're going to go over that. Then I get the 10 of Gabriel. This 10 of Gabriel is actually the 10 of Wands. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. And then we get this 10 of Ariel. 10 of Ariel is the 10 of Pentacles. There's so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. And then for our clarifying card, we got the Phoenix, which is transmutation. The number down here is a 29. That's an 11. That's a master number. That's like us moving up to a higher level. 5 of Gabriel, going back to this message, going back to the start, the first card that we got, this 5 of Gabriel. This is that 5 of Wands. Just feeling like, yeah, everything happens for, I'm sorry, this is 5 of Raphael. This is, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. This is the 5 of Cups. This is a card of like loss, grief, but needing to turn around and look at things from a new perspective when you're ready, okay? When you're ready, looking things at a new perspective as to what you can give gratitude for. Because we all have loss in our lives, but we don't lose everything. There's always something good that we can be thankful for, right? People, friends, whatever. So yes, release your regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness because those opportunities are always there. So we have this, we've all experienced loss, and we've all have something to be grateful for, and we all have happiness that we can certainly pursue and bring back into our life. Then we get this 10 of Gabriel. This card for me, 10 of Gabriel, this is the 10 of Wands. This is like having a really good harvest, but it's just like on a sense scattered. Like we can't see the forest through the trees, right? We have a lot of great blessings, but we need to really get those blessings, get that harvest like lined up so that we can see it, go through it. What can we, what do we really have here? And start to really work on moving through, getting that into some type of order. All these blessings, but what do we do with them? How do we view them? What belief systems can we change or get rid of or adjust so that we can understand the blessings that we have, right? And we'll start to work with them, which really leads us this 10 of Ariel, which is the 10 of Pentacles. This is a card of like just really having it all and being happy and having family and friends and financial wealth and whatever it is that you define as being successful, you have it because we actually already have it back here. right? With the 5 of Raphael and the 10 of Gay, we might not feel like we have it, but we have it, and we only need to claim it. And then this Phoenix transmutation, like we rise, right? We rise from the ashes. We transmute the energies of loss and of sadness and of, having things, but we're not grateful for them. We don't even know what we have, right? But we start to look at what we have. We start to open ourselves up to the visions and to the dreams that we have. And we all of a sudden rise new, like a new phoenix rising from the flames, right? We have this is a number 11, this 29 is an 11, and we're even at a much higher level than we were at before. Which I'm being reminded of a story, so I'm going to share it with you. I had a person who really, it was a long time ago, but they really kind of went after me. It's all good. We all have people like that. It actually took me 12 years. It took me 12 years to put that issue behind me and that person. And it kind of was like, all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I've been dealing with this now in my life, talking to myself in my heart, in my head for a decade. And that's enough. And then I realized it hasn't been a decade. It's been 12 years. It's been 2 years past a decade. And I'm still letting this person and this issue bother me. And then I got over it because I said it's time to put that to bed and it's time to move forward into who I am. And it took another few years until I thanked that person. I didn't thank them personally. I didn't thank them in person. But my higher self has thanked their higher selves, because had that not happened, I would not have the reawakening that I needed to have, like the spiritual awakening. Had that not happened, that 12 years, I wouldn't be here where I am now. And I have to thank them for that, because had they not done what they did to me, which was quite negative, and they kept it going, by the way, because that's why it took so long to get through it for me. But had they not done that, I would not have understood. I mean, I wouldn't have woken up to my own feeling of love and beauty and who I am. And so actually, it was a good thing. And I can't even be mad at the person, because without them, I wouldn't be where I am right now, which is a really good place. So there you go, my friends. That is kind of like the message that I'm getting for this week. Yeah, we have some things that are negative. Absolutely, we all do. Be grateful for what we have. Move forward and look into what we have for the future. And, all the good things. And have that, be that phoenix rising. Have that transmutation. Hopefully it doesn't take you 12 years. But you know what? At first I was like, why did this take so long? And then I'm like, you know what? All in divine timing. That's fine too. It took me a while to get over it and to get through it, but I did. So that all being said, it's all good. And let's now think about, but 10 years, 12 years is a long time. So let's think about our power of surrender cards here, and what can we surrender to move forward? I always get the feeling to pick these cards when I think that there are those of us watching this who just need some time to step back and to surrender something, right? So let's do our 3-card trick and think about what you may need to surrender. And I will remind you, this is all for entertainment purposes only. I probably forgot to say that at the beginning, but it is. So let me just get some power of surrender cards here. And here we go. Think about what you might need to surrender, right? Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So if you got this card, you may need to, surrender your ego. But I'm also feeling that some of you may need to surrender someone who has a big ego and move past them into something better. So there you go. That's card 1. If you got card 2, surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. I heard once, a saying, or I heard an explanation that really resonated with me, which is when your worrying goes up, when your fear goes up, that's when your faith is going down. Because I always feel like I'm a faithful person. I feel like, I'm pretty well adjusted, but that made a lot of sense to me. When I'm worrying, when my fear is going up, my faith in the universe is going down. My faith in source is going down. I don't want that. I feel like I want to stay very faithful with source and feel very good about things moving forward. So that might help you too if you got that card. Just to remember, fear goes up, that means faith is going down. So I have faith, nothing to fear. And if you picked card 3, you got surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Yes, that can make a huge difference. Getting rid of the people that are toxic, that don't see your value, that aren't nice to you, whatever it is, if you can possibly get away from those relationships, the sooner the better. So there you go, my friends. That is our readings for this week, for this weekend. I will see you. If I don't see you sooner, I will see you on Monday for my quick pick a card shorts. Tuesdays are my super duper girl shorts. Wednesdays are my astrology tarot card weekly readings. Thursdays are my weekly energy readings. And here we are on Friday, my weekend energy readings. And until then, namaste. See you soon.